Alrighty, guys. So, obviously, this isn't the first game of the Toronto Raptors season. This is actually the 15th game of the Toronto Raptors season. But I am starting off here because I've been very busy lately. I explain a lot in the first video. It is the season expectations video. Go and watch that if you're unclear of why I'm on game number 15 instead of game number 1 for the season. But we will get into game number 15 right now as they played the New York Knicks. The Toronto Raptors played the New York Knicks on a Friday night. Actually, sorry. Yes, Friday night at 7:30 p.m. The Toronto Raptors absolutely dominated the New York Knicks. The Knicks, surprisingly, this season, guys, have had a fantastic season so far. Like, compared to what they were supposed to do, they're a top 8 team in the Eastern Conference. They're rounding out a playoff spot through 15 games so far. But what went wrong for them tonight? The Raptors dominated them. That's what happened. Like, we shot 56% from the field compared to their 32%. 90% from the line. 12 more assists than them. They had a little bit more rebounds, but we killed them on the defensive rebounds. They killed us on offensive rebounds, though. Which, again, going forward, again, we need to work on the offensive rebounding, obviously, but you don't need to really worry about that right now, considering that we got a 23-point victory. We had a lot more blocks. We had more turnovers. We had more points off of turnovers. We had more fouls and the timeouts. So, what went wrong for the Knicks? That's what I'm really curious about, because it was kind of an even game except for shooting. Really, the Knicks struggled with shooting from the field. They couldn't make a basket if their life depended on it, and the Raptors were making their shots. As you could see here, Kyle Lowry flirting with a triple-double with 22 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds. I think DeMar DeRozan was stealing some rebounds, but you know what? That's okay, though. As long as we're getting the win, I don't think individual stats matter towards these guys. I just think that they just want to win basketball games, make the playoffs, and ultimately try and win the NBA championship, which is pretty much everyone's goal, really, throughout the season. Again, as I was saying, OG and Gumby, I will get his name wrong, guys, played 29 minutes, 11 points, and a rebound today. That's not bad, considering he's not much of like a... He's a slashing scorer, right? He's getting 11 points. He went 5 for 10, which isn't bad. Made a 3, but he shot 6 threes. So he's trying to get the 3-point game going, but again, it's not really working out for him. The main man, though, Pascal Siakam. No, I'm just kidding. He's not the main man. The two main guys, DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, 22 points apiece. DeMar had a steal. He went 10 for 16 and 8 for 12. And again, that's really, really good. Lowry went 5 for 7 from 3, which is amazing. Free throws. Not many free throws, to be honest. CJ Miles had a couple of good free throws, though. And, I kind of look at this, and I just think, plus 22 and plus 11, plus 25 for Gumby, who's actually really freaking good for him. Pascal Siakam with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. A very all-around game from Pascal, and this is why I keep saying that Pascal Siakam should be a starter for the team. He started today, and he played very well. He had a great all-around game. He had a steal, and he had 3 blocks, and he went 6 for 11 from the field. That's 54% from the field. For a center, that's bang on. That's what you want to see from a power forward / center. Pascal can't really shoot the 3 very well, but he's very damn well capable of being able to take some close-range, mid-range jumpers, get some rebounds, and really just be able to be a bully on the inside. And that's mainly what his job should be for the team going forward. Valanciunas, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Again, he may have only played 19 minutes this game, but 4 points. 4 points! Buddy, I have you on the back of my jersey, for Pete's sake. What are you doing? I get that he's not really much of a scorer, but he only got 5 rebounds. He only got 5 rebounds. He's a 6'11" / 7' big man in the middle, and he's one of the tallest guys, besides Porzingis, on that entire court. So I don't see how he's not able to tower over everyone and get these rebounds off. CJ Miles off the bench got 14 points, 3 rebounds. Again, he's shooting very freaking well from the 3, 2 for 4 today, 3 for 5 from the field. So again, he's scoring. He's scoring the basketball at a very, very great rate that I like to see. Lorenzo Brown, no points. Frank VanVleet played well. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Just a bang average bench game from him. Nogueira had 6 points. Jakob Poeltl had 8 points. And no one else really did any scoring for the team. Ibaka did not play, and Norman Powell did not play in this game because they are both injured. That's why Siakam and Agumbi got the start today. And it was a good lineup, really, from Dwayne Casey. He brought in Siakam to have an all-around game, and he had an all-around game. And Agumbi had 11 points, which isn't too bad, considering the fact. On the other side, Porzingis only had 13 points. Tim Hardaway Jr., 13 points. Enes Kanter, 12 points. Michael Beasley, 10 points. And that was really all the big scoring that they had. The highest amount the Knicks even got in the whole game, 13 points. And the best rebounding actually came from Enes Kanter and Courtney Lee. So Porzingis wasn't even really rebounding the ball that well. Porzingis shot 23% from the field. Courtney Lee shot 11% from the field. The best shooter was Jared Jack, and he went 4 for 7. So that really shows you that the percentages in this game for the New York Knicks were not that great, which is why the Raptors were easily able to get a convincing win in this game. And you got to credit Dwayne Casey, too. The defense that they played on the Knicks, to have them shoot like 29% from the field for the entire game, that's what Dwayne Casey is there for. I may have been bashing him in my expectations video, but he did really well today. He shut my mouth a little bit today. I think he should stay. Because if you're playing, you could play the Knicks in the playoffs. It's very possible. The way the East is this year, anyone can make the playoffs from the East. So you could see like the Knicks and Raptors come at it in the playoffs again. So having performances like that, especially against like a Knicks team like that, can really be beneficial for you, and it can really, really boost confidence going forward. Now, the next game for the Toronto Raptors is against the Washington Wizards on Sunday afternoon at 3:30 Pacific time. So yeah, guys, you guys will probably see me doing this video Sunday night or Monday morning. That is all for me, guys, and I am out. Bye-bye.